This was our moment. We had played venues all over LA, one after the other, paying our dues, going broke to reach success. We had earned our way to be the opener on a US tour for an artist with a great fan base. We knew what our live shows were like. We knew the power of our small but mighty fan base. This was our time. Nothing could stop us. All right, I'll be honest. We had our worries. We had noticed some inner strife between the headliner and their team over the past couple weeks. There was no communication, no information, no ticket promotion. We knew something would go wrong, but that's also the nature of the business. We just didn't expect things to go this wrong. So up to Portland we go. As a band, we had decided that no matter what happens, if we keep our heads down, we stay united, and we just do our jobs, we can push forward with the tour no matter what kind of chaos is going on. And there it is, the Hawthorne Theater. It's a beautiful sight. Each one of us stood there. This is the beginning of something new. We're going to light this place up. And then the manager walks in. Hey, are you guys with... Yeah, we're City of Sound. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys aren't in this room. There's another artist here tonight. You're actually down the hall. Now, a lot of venues have multiple rooms, so this isn't necessarily very concerning. So we figured, let's get to our room and let's get set up. But then as we walk closer to where we're performing, we notice we're walking farther and farther from the theater. And then all of a sudden, the sweet smell of pumpkin spice lattes and Instagram proclaimed scriptwriters begins to fill the air. We hear the headlining artist off in the distance in an argument with their team. Something is afoot. They booked the wrong venue. And they didn't just book the wrong venue. They didn't really book a venue at all. They booked a cafe. Now, don't get me wrong. We've booked in cafes, all kinds of small rooms. But for such a size of a headlining artist, this was kind of a surprise and definitely was not where we were supposed to be playing that night. So we stand, look at each other as a band, and you know what? It's kind of expected given all the, inner strife we had kind of noticed throughout the last few weeks. So after much deliberation and frustration between the headliner, their team, and also the theater manager, there's a contract to play. The team begins unloading all the equipment out of the trailer into this very small coffee house. I haven't told this story in so long. But then we kind of had a thought in our minds. For all the people that bought tickets, how are they going to fit in here? And also, not how are they going to fit in here? How are we all going to fit on that stage? It was like a tiny desk. And I don't mean tiny desk like being some really cool, relevant artist that gets to play a concert for NPR. I mean, this was like performing on a tiny desk. And look, either way, we're going to do our part. Because we have people who bought tickets and they are under the impression that they're about to see us in an incredible theater. And they're going to show up realizing they're seeing us in a coffee shop. So we do sound check, lots of complications, lots of wires. This is definitely going to be chaotic. The soundboard is in a diner booth. This is incredible. It's 2 hours before showtime. I have to warm up my voice. Do I go in the parking lot? There is no parking lot. Okay, well, maybe I just go outside. Well, there are a lot of people smoking outside, so that's not really viable. There's only one place. The theater has a bathroom. So there I am, in the midst of hundreds of dudes coming in to relieve their pregame bladders. I'm singing the most obnoxious runs and lip trills you have ever heard, attempting to hide in a stall and resisting the urge to look up at the horrors of those peeping in to see who is this self-obsessed human thinking everyone wants to hear his voice. I can hear the Billy turn to the Chad saying, "Bro, I hate people who think they'll be discovered at another artist show." The Kyle crashing on top of a bathroom stall, passed out before the show even begins. It's showtime. I walk back across the hallway and meet with the band. We have a tradition to remind us why we do these shows and who we're playing for. We remind each other that no matter what chaos might go on, we are here for our people and we're going to show up on an 8x8 stage, and we are going to go all in. The first song begins. Except it doesn't, because somewhere between sound check and our set, either someone played with the keyboard or someone bumped it, completely changing the sound. And instead, this is what came out. We restart the opening of the song. A good omen? Oh, look, one of the band's parents decided to come see us play for the very first time. Sitting in a diner booth, knowing full well their child has thrown away any hope for their future. I mean, they cheer us on regardless. The room is packed, tables and chairs pushed against the walls. There's absolutely nowhere to move. The crowd is beautiful. They sing with us, they give us every moment, and they love on us all the same. We are very lucky to have them. Even without all the spectacle, they still give us everything. It's a great reminder that you don't need all the gimmick, you don't need the lights, all the extra flair. You just need your people. And then we got kicked from the tour.